You've got to enjoy what you're doing. You've got to have a life and a passion about it. You don't want to wake up in the morning and wish, oh God, no, have I got to go and do that again? There are days when obviously it's not as good as it might be. But do you enjoy what you're doing? Do you? Would you like to keep doing it? What do you find passionate about it?
Everything about it, basically.
Right, it's a passion. You wake up, you can't wait to go and do it. You can't wait to get excited to go and do it. That's why you do it.
And in a country where SMEs are facing hard times, when influx of China markets coming, goods coming in, over 400,000 SMEs don't make it to the second year. What maybe is your comment on this?
On SMEs, on the problem facing SMEs, it's very difficult. One of the problems they face in this country at the moment, of course, is credit and liquidity, bank loans. But the SMEs are the backbone of countries like this. So a government that promote the correct policies towards SMEs will be more successful.
So, the last question.
Yeah.
So, what's your final advice to young journalists like me who are trying to make it in life?
Right. The advice to you. You ready for this? Ask me the hardest, nastiest, meanest question that you possibly can.
What to age? I read somewhere that you used to do meth and you're taken to court on it. So could you care to comment on it?
I'll happily comment on it. But let's turn the microphone round a bit. How difficult was it for you to ask that question? Because you wanted to ask it, didn't you?
I wanted to ask it very bad.
Right, but you couldn't bring yourself to ask it, could you?
Couldn't.
Why not?
Because I'm having that moment right now where I'm meeting like then I can't give a definite answer to it.
Exactly. But you're feeling more relaxed now, aren't you?
I'm feeling very relaxed.
Right. And so you managed to ask the question you wanted to ask.
Yes.
The only problem is you're so relieved that you've asked the question, you haven't realized that I haven't answered it.
I'm waiting on you to finish on this so that you can answer the question.
Yeah, I can keep this going a lot longer so you never get the answer.
But you can. No, I'll get the answer from you right now.
The answer is it was a difficult time in my life. But I'd say this. Whatever difficulties I had there are other viewers out there facing the same difficulties. And to those people who have those problems, it is a disease, it's not a stigma. It requires treatment, not punishment. And therefore, I would encourage them to seek help. It is only by seeking help that you get rehabilitation.
If you look back at the time you started, what can you change? The last question.
There's always the last question. What would I change? I don't know I'd change much. And I'll tell you why. Because A, I can't, and B, whatever you're seeing here today is the product of what I have been through over the past 56 years. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. You've got the whole life ahead of you. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be business host for CNN and maybe.
Right, so the first thing you've got to do is when you're asking the question, turn the microphone to you.
No, I'm trying to get only you.
Yeah, but you. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.